Whew. So it's a beautiful sunny morning, but it is cold out, which is nice. I mean, it's December. It's almost January. Look at all the snow everywhere. There is none. I can't complain about a single thing right now. But what we're going to be doing here is we got to cut all of the wood surround for our windows so that our siding can butt into the wood. We have the wood cut to 18-foot lengths and planed, but we need to cut it to exact lengths and stain the wood, and then we can put it up, and then we can continue on all the way up with siding.
So a lot of people think that we shouldn't have to pull these through the planer, which is kind of true, but if you don't have your hands on it pulling it, if it gets stuck, it ends up leaving burn marks. And we've tried even doing the minimalist amount of planing and it still gets caught sometimes. So it's better to just have your hands on it and pulling it through so that you don't end up with burn marks and all these extra bumps. All right, I'm gonna stain this window trim while we've got a little bit of sun still. Luckily, we remembered to put the stain in the house the last time we used it, so it's not frozen. All right, that stain dried pretty quickly, so we're gonna start putting it up. We're gonna start with this big window and we'll work our way down to this one. Those are the only ones we have ready. So after that, after that, the trim for the HRV vent there should be dry and we'll be able to get that installed as well. Kind of our big goal is to get this living room side finished so that we can move on to getting metal around the top and get that closed off. But for now, window trim.
To get your way a bit. I'm only gonna hit one in that one, and then you can lift up again. Okay. Well, that looks good. I need one more piece there, and then one along the top.
All right, we've got the trim on the windows. We're gonna try and get a few boards of siding up. We're getting pretty close to the point where we're gonna need to build some, what is it called, Greg? So yeah, we're getting pretty close to the point where we're gonna have to build a platform to stand on if we wanna work quickly. It's also 2 o'clock and the sun is behind the mountain, so it's only gonna get darker and darker from here. So there's not gonna be too much more time in the day for us to be working on this, but we should be able to get a few more boards up. Of course. I'm not impressed with this gun.
Alright, let's see. Before you run. Yeah. Okay, now try. How much you got on the battery there?
3.
Oh, should be good. Dude, you want me to pull that out? Maybe there's like frost in there. I hate that.
I know. You gotta reflick it. Reflick the nails. Is it because the battery's cold?
Maybe. I haven't put the metal on it yet.
Oh.
So we're gonna pull it back a little bit. Ooh, that's a long one.
Yeah, some of them it was near the bend. Why? You don't have to cry 100% of the time. No?
Underneath. That's the one up above. Unexuloid. There we go. That's good, Kitty. You can put the other clippy. I think. That one we can use maybe for something, I don't know. Okay, so just flip this up. I just want to take one of these. That looks good. That's a good board. Okay, so that's
You
one.
want to put it on the side?
Yeah, because we're getting rid of these today. I mean, we're going to process them today.
This one looks good.
Okay, let me just take a look. I want to take a look down here. It does have some wane. No big deal, because we got to cut that off anyway. This one hasn't been planed, by the way.
Do you want help?
Okay. There we go.
You're out of practice.
Never, Katie. Right on top. Oh no.
What? No.
I heard an asteroid almost hit our planet and it only missed by a little bit. I heard the dam was broken, that soon we'd all be choking on all the water flooding out of it. And sometimes it feels like sleight of hand, and now the suburbs feel just like a wasteland. I wanna know if we are gonna make it. Let's hit the road, just you and I wanna go back to the basics. Let's build a house in the woods where we can live till we die. Wouldn't that be nice? I heard somebody saying this is all a simulation. We are just the test patients. Gotta take the medicine and take it all in stride. Computers reading people's minds, but yeah, everything is fine if we just close our eyes.
We wob it.
I'm trying not to wobble with it, Katie.
Sometimes it feels like sleight of hand, and now the cities feel just like a wasteland. I wanna know if we are gonna make it. Let's hit the road, just you and I wanna go back to the basics. Let's build a house in the woods where we can live till we die. Wouldn't that be nice? And we can live, yeah, we can live till we die.
All right, that is as far as we can go before we have to start doing more prep work. So we've got to get the trim for around the HRV vent. We've got our kitchen vent, bathroom vent, and then our propane water heater vent, but we're gonna do some metal around that because we don't want any flammable material, which is the lowest one. And yeah, we're getting close. We're starting to get to the point where we need to be creative on how we're gonna be efficiently working up high. So it doesn't really make a lot of sense to go up and down a ladder and have to move it all the time. And we've got these ladder jacks, but our ladders are pretty short. We don't really want to rent scaffolding because it's quite expensive, and we don't want to have the time constraints of having it as a rental looming over us. So we're going to use the tractor. Greg is strapping the ladder jack up to it, and it should get him up a fair ways. I'm going to have to be passing him stuff from down below and making the cuts and all that, and then passing it up to him so he doesn't have to go up and down the whole time.
Walk the plank, matey. Oh man. this is tough. Oh, this is GoPro territory big time. Katie's not gonna like me holding her camera up here like this. So what I gotta do here is, this is my blocking for, this is our heat recovery ventilator. If you don't know what that is, Google it. Provides fresh air and filtered air, especially when it's smoky outside for us. So this runs all the time, pulling in and out air, but I need to flash it properly. So I've got a wood block that I am going to put around this, and then I have to cut this exactly to the size that it needs to be cut to. I have to put a drip cap on the top of it. So I've got some finicky stuff to do here, and then I'm going to continue putting this rain screen all the way up just on the plank that I have to work on, and then I'm going to move over that way. So probably do some time lapsing because it's kind of boring watching me do little finicky stuff, but it needs to be done. I'm super happy with the way that the siding's looking. It's actually going pretty well. Katie and I are feeling mostly better. I mean, this little cough will not leave me alone, but I'm ready to do some work today. Push it your way a bit. That's super safe, Katie. This is good. What do you think, Katie? Is it good?
I can hear cracks, can't you?
No, that's good. Yeah, that's good. I like it. It's good. And I
put
can
the second one on.
I can get in here. We're only going up to right here anyway. So no, this is good. Actually, this is not bad at all. This is absolutely good. Look. It's totally good. I don't think I would jump from this one to that one, to be totally honest.
Okay.
Maybe.
No. You're 37, not 26, okay?
Katie, I'm almost 30.
You're not climbing up onto the flat roof either.
Look, totally good. Yay! It's better than scaffolding.
I can be a man, be big and tough for you, darling. That won't be enough. I would learn to move mountains, not learn to part the sea. Whatever you want, whatever you need, you're the light in the tunnel when I'm feeling gray. You're the sun peeking through on that cold winter day. And if I could change a thing, you know, nothing would be changed. 'Cause I love you so, and I'm glad you came. Oh, you walked into my life at such a dark time when I couldn't make a move and I couldn't make a rhyme. You picked me up and dusted me off and told me I was fine. You said, oh babe, I'm yours till the end of time. You're the light in
Katie, are you done this yet?
Oh. I feel like this is taking 100 times longer than before.
Is it because you got a little dinky roller?
I don't know. The wood's not playing very much, so
it sucks a lot in.
Sucking it all up.
I don't know.
It's cold.
You're just about there. And for me, it's been a complete circus act trying to get the rain screen on. Notice how I only have it up that far. I've got a whole bunch of details to do up there before I can get my rain screen all the way up. So I just went 4 more feet up this way. So once I get into that area where I'm working, I'm gonna have a safer platform than this. I mean, maybe 12, maybe 14-inch plank that I've been standing on. It's really sketchy. And it's slowing me down because I'm walking really slow on it and careful. So anyway, you know those days where you gotta do either, I mean, everybody's got a job. Anyone who works outside knows the gray days where you just have to punch the clock, get your 8 hours in and get the hell out of there. This is one of those days at home. We're just so unmotivated. We got some music playing in the background. We're not talking to each other. We're just trying to keep moving until our bare minimum for the day is done, and then we're calling it quits because it's just one of those days. And it's a Saturday. So I don't know if that means anything, but I'm gonna quit ranting. It looks good. This means we can get our siding up tomorrow, as long as the weather's nice.
It's raining, not snowing.
It's New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And it's warm.
Yeah, really warm. It rained all night. It tried to snow. I could see there was like a little bit of white on the ground, but it was not sticking.
What a weird winter.
Yeah. So we're going to try really hard to get a bunch of the siding up today. We want to get the rest of the living room section finished. Yesterday, we got all of the kind of prep work done. We didn't really film a lot of it because I think we're kind of tired of doing it. You're probably getting tired of watching it. And we just really want to get this section wrapped up for this video. So we have a couple tricky spots around all of the vents to get done. But once we get through those, it should be pretty quick with getting the rest of the boards up. So
kind of.
There's a lot of tricky cuts all over the place.
Yeah,
actually.
and as you've seen probably in this video, I'm walking on a sketchy plank, and now it's slippery with rain, and I could tie off, but then I'd have a rope in the way all the time, and I'd rather just bounce off the ground. So
okay,
I just got to move slow.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So close that I can taste it. Tell the king who's overthrown, follow where the river swung. Underneath the water cold, all overcome. Never tired and never drop. What's inside can't be stopped. Light it up, light it up. Light it up, light it up like the sun. Light it up, light it up.
How can we do it?
Eyes are clear, hearts are full, breaking through impossible.
You ever wonder who was wearing these clothes in the rag bag? It's just a whole bunch of rags, but they're all white shirts. Like, I mean, maybe they were bad people that have bad juju that connects to the rags that you're using. Makes it so your cuts get all messed up. You ever wonder that, Katie? Paint, 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 paint. I need some sunshine. Paint, 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 paint. Paint, 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 paint.
No more Christmas music, please.
Fancy piece. That thing we were watching.
Does it fit?
That's why you chose me to build this house with. Yeah, it's great.
Light it up like the sun. Light it up, light it up. Light it up, light it up like the sun. Light it up, light it up. Light it up, light it up. Light it up, light it up. Light it up, light it up like the sun. Light it up, light it up. Light it up, light it up. Light it up, light it up. Light it up, light it up like the sun. Light it up, light it up. Light it up, light it up. Light it up, light it up. Light it up, light it up like the sun.
We're finally finished. This has been many days of trying to get this part done, but I'm so glad that it's finished. The next step that we're going to work on, just to take a break from the siding part, is we're going to head to the metal shop and get the band of metal that's going to go and finish off the living room. Can't wait to get that closed in. It's going to look awesome. But that'll be it for this video, so we'll see you in the next one.